Yo, what's up? I'm CHX42. I'm about to tackle one of the most difficult games the NES has to offer, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've done absolutely no prep work, and I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. So that being said, I'm gonna need some help if I want to put up a top time. So I'm headed to Kansas City and meeting up with EvilElf to get a crash course on the fastest way to beat the game. I'm only going to have 1 day to learn the game and 1 day to land a run. Do I have what it takes to learn this radical run and put up a top time, or will TMNT be too much to tackle? Come with me and find out on this episode of Weekend Warrior. So I figured after I left, I should just check out some weird places, because why wouldn't you check out weird places when you're on the road? So we're on Route 66, and we stopped at this place. It's called the Polka Dot Drive-Thru. It's a little diner and Sunday shop, and you can like sit down and have a meal with Betty Boop, or they got like the Blues Brothers statues here. They got a 9-foot Elvis. They got a Superman and a phone booth. It's real weird, but let's get some lunch, check it out, and then we'll get on our way. Actually, also there's like some metal elephant like 2 towns over, and we're gonna go take a photo of that because I want to. So, yeah, I don't know. This is all that's really here. It's just this silly elephant on the side of the road. I really had no other reason to stop. I didn't do very much research on anything on this trip, so just kind of like driving and filming shit. Well, this thing is cool, but this trip isn't about elephants. It's about turtles. So let's get out of here. So we're in McLean, Illinois, and we come off the highway and you roll up into like this circle area. It's really hard to tell, but it's just this little circle area, and it's like pretty run down looking, but there is a pinball arcade right here called Arcadia, and we're gonna check it out. It's like a pinball museum. It's actually an arcade museum, but it's a playable arcade museum. And then like across the street, I don't know if you can see, but over here, that like building right behind me, that used to be a bank, but I believe that's like a second building for this museum that they have more pinball games in. So let's go check it out. The slowest pinball game I've ever seen. So yeah, I probably could have stayed there all day, but we got things to do. We got to go meet up with Elf, so let's get back on the road. All right, so it's 7:30. We've been driving for hours, and I heard about this weird ass gas station in Missouri, and I decided to check it out, and it is creepy. It's like retro 50s themed, and there are some vintage cars here, but all the cars have dummies in them, and it's just really creepy. And then to make it even creepier, there's just a fucking cemetery behind the whole thing. So let's go check it out. This is fucking weird. So apparently it says that this is a historic site, but there's no plaque, there's nothing about it, it doesn't tell you any information. There's just a bunch of cars with weird mannequins in them right next to a graveyard. But whatever, it is still pretty cool. I don't know, man, it's weird. Like, that's very, very random, the like weird things that are in the car. You have a baby in the window. There's like a skeleton in the front seat of this one. Fucking nuts. But regardless, I got about 2.5 more hours to get to Elf's house, so I gotta get rolling. If you're in Missouri and you got nothing to do, check out this place. It's fucking weird. Clarence, weird town. We should be getting to Elf's around 10 p.m. and you know, we'll get there and get ready for the video. Fuck. I can't think. This place is fucking tripping me out. So yeah, I mean, my plan is to get there, we'll get situated, and we'll hit it tomorrow. So guys, I'm gonna get back to driving, and we'll see you in the morning.
Hey everybody, I'm EvilElf. I'm a top level runner of TMNT, any percent. I currently have 4th place, and I'm here to show CHX how to get this run done. I first got into this run when I was looking for a speed run a couple years ago. I was looking through, of course, my childhood games and wanted to pick out one that not only would be fun, but challenging, and I decided to go with TMNT. So why did I pick TMNT? Because TMNT was one of those games that really kicked my butt when I was a kid. So I wanted to get my vengeance.
Before I came up here, you told me that you were having problems with your SNES controller with the D-pad and stuff.
Yes,
and I brought up parts to fix it, but I also brought you this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it opens from here to there.
Yeah, I was just gonna show off the cool decal sticker. Oh, hell yeah! That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so I actually made 2 of these for ciphering. But when I made them, I did a 3rd one as like a prototype. And yeah, you said your favorite colors are like red, like darker red. That like was close already.
Like, that's a perfect color. It really is.
So yeah, and that one's got all the same rubbers in that too, so.
Thank you.
Now you have 2 that are like, ready to break in and dominate games with.
This is definitely going to be my new remote now. So thank you very much. I definitely needed an SNES remote.
Well, on top of that, I got something else for you.
Oh no. So much stuff. Oh shit.
This is controller art. These are floating controllers that I'm making.
Oh wow. That's really cool. So it'll just...
Yeah, you just hold it and it's just a display controller. And I make them with like NES painted controllers, regular controllers. I'm gonna start doing them with different game controllers, and then like I sell them on my website. They help fund these trips and stuff, so I figured I'd get you one because they're dope.
Well, thank you. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm definitely gonna be displaying this to show it off. Thank you, man.
Cool. All right. So yeah, we're gonna run through this. Just show me what's up, man.
Before we even get started, though, I gotta talk about Technodrome RNG.
Sure, yeah.
So, the Technodrome can be in one of 3 locations. The location is determined by the frame you hit start on, and it locks it in. There's no way to tell where the Technodrome's going to be till you check. So it's like 15 minutes of blind playing to see if you can get the fastest
if you hit the right frame for the start.
What I do to start the game, I hold, so if you don't hold select, it goes right to this. If you hold select, it'll go right to this screen right here. So this is what you want. So when you hit reset, you hit select, and then you're listening right there, right before the high-pitched guitar comes in, like literally 2 frames before that high-pitched sound. So you don't want to hit it when it hits, you want to hit like just before it hits? Just before it, like a delay hit, like do-do. Okay. You know, type situation.
Yeah, totally.
This is Donatello. His weapon is the bow staff. He's one of the only turtles that his hitbox protrudes behind him for a little while attacking. He is the most powerful turtle, and he is the main turtle that we will be using during this run. Alright, let's get into TMNT.
Yeah.
When the run begins, you have to search the sewers looking for April. The route is really simple, as you just skip the first 2 sewers and go in the 3rd one. Once you enter the 3rd sewer, you change to Don and meet up with the first mini-boss, Bebop.
So in the beginning of the run, we're going to sit here and we're going to get Don down to half health. So at half health, you will get an attack boost. And that'll help us with enemies here later on in the run. Like this coming up mini-boss would normally take 3 hits, and it'll only take 2 hits because we're at half health.
After this fight, we use a trick called the gondola to slide while attacking. By holding A after jumping, you can then hold down and attack to slide while attacking. It's useful to get through some areas quickly and smoothly.
So conveyor belts have really funny properties you can actually use conveyor belts like this to gain speed. So you can let go a frame after you jump, and it'll actually give you a little speed boost off of those conveyor belts. So there's a couple times in the run that we'll be using that to help us.
Rocksteady is the boss of the first area. Pretty simple so far, as we move on to the Dam House. The Dam House is another simple level that is fairly short. EvilElf glides through the level effortlessly while explaining more elements of the game. Let's sit back and watch as he destroys the game, teaching us how it works.
So in this area, we're trying to kill a certain amount of enemies to get a weapon drop. A weapon drop's 50-50, but it only happens every 24 enemies. We got one there, but it was in a bad location to grab. Alright, so any floors that are exactly 1 tile thick, you are able to clip into. So like here, we'll be able to clip into this floor. There's a good visual to help us do that. But, unlike what people used to believe, you cannot clip into this floor because it is more than 1 tile thick.
Once on top of the Dam House, we dive into the water for the next area of the game, the swim.
Anyways, alright, so this is the dam section. This was everyone's favorite section as a kid, right? Everyone loved the swim. Well, in the speedrun, we actually make it a lot easier because we're going to just damage boost through every single electrical gate, and then we'll be able to refill our health up later. So there's actually currents in the dam, and depending on your X location on the screen, when you scroll the screen, will depend on if you get these speed boosts or not. So when I scroll or transition the screen vertically, I'm actually trying to transition in a very precise location to give myself the fastest boosts. So I know already I didn't get a really great boost because when you transition that screen, your current will actually be pushing against you really hard. And then you know you got the great boost. Also with these bombs, you want to grab them in the center of the bomb because you have a little animation, but the animation won't start till he centers himself on the bomb.
Okay.
So the quickest way to defuse a bomb is to grab it as much in the center as possible.
Cool, going for bullseyes on bombs.
Yep. Now when we leave this area, we want to leave this area with 3 health on life. So we'll get hit by the zapper, it turns off, and we got 3 health.
Nice.
So, and now we have a minute to party.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So we're gonna pick up the van here. And hopefully we killed enough enemies in the damn house that Mikey will get a sub-weapon. So that was the point of killing all those extra enemies. It had nothing to do with lag, because we wanted this sub-weapon. And it'll save us about 4 seconds when we die here, as opposed to if we didn't get it. So we want to get ourselves to a certain health, we'll clip up in the floor, and then use that weapon to help us die a little bit faster.
Cool.
It sound right, boys.
Okay, so we're gonna jump really tight on this corner. Not only skip that guy, it despawns a guy up here on the floor. There would be a 3rd flame guy in the middle there that we couldn't avoid without that despawn. This seems like a tough section when you first start playing this game. This is one of the easiest sections in the whole run. You just walk to the end and do a small jump, right? And then here we can just stop and let this guy fall off and despawn himself. And then we can do a jump over that guy, and now we have full health again. That should be, ideally you want that to be the last health you collect this entire game. So we kill the first guy, we damage boost through the second guy. And here will be like our first real boss fight. It's going to be the mecha. So he'll have 2 forms.
It sound right, boys.
Mecha Turtle's first form is a ninja turtle you must fight. After you defeat him, he transforms into a flying robot that fires missiles at you. Precisely luring him into your attacks lets you save Splinter quickly and move on to the next area. The airport is one of the longest and most difficult areas of the game. After this building, there are a series of sewers you must navigate to fight Mouser before entering the next area.
And now this area, there's a couple different paths to get to the end, but we want to get a certain weapon called the Scrolls. The Scrolls are the most powerful weapon in the game, and we're going to do a little trick called damage transfer. So in this game, you do damage to whatever weapon you have active. So you can actually swing your bow, and it takes so long to swing your bow, you can activate your sub-weapon, do the damage of your sub-weapon, and without using your sub-weapon.
Gotcha. So like you do an attack and then you change the sub-weapon, which tricks the game into doing the sub-weapon's damage amount.
Exactly.
And then you switch back so you're doing that damage with your regular weapon.
Exactly.
Cool.
So here's the first screen scroll in the game. So we kind of skip like two screens there. But this is dubbed the airport. It's one of the toughest sections in the entire game. It's made up of a bunch of little bite-sized tunnels and rooms. So this jump coming up right here, it seems risky, but if you jump at the exact same spot with that medium jump, whether he threw a boomerang or not, he'll never hit us.
Okay.
So we have a tunnel coming up and a couple tunnels called Tunnel 6. That has a lot of RNG that we'll have to worry about. So this is pretty scripted out. We do a full jump here, and that puts us perfectly in between the boomerang guys where they won't hit us. Just another little bite-sized tunnel, pretty easy. So this is the RNG hole coming up. These boomerang guys, I mean, they could throw a boomerang, they could not. If they throw a boomerang, it really throws a monkey wrench into the run. This guy right here, so if he threw a boomerang, it would have been really bad, and this guy right here are the two guys we want to skip. So this is definitely a run killer when you're really trying to push your time.
Yeah.
Is Tunnel 6. The next few tunnels are very straightforward. 14's going to be the next one we're really going to have to worry about. We got a little mini boss fight coming up here. So in the next tunnel, there's a guy named Red-Headed Peckerwood, and he figured out that depending on your subpixels, you can actually clip into certain ledges. So we'll see if I can get it here. It's really tight. It's weird because you have to drop off this ladder frame perfect to set up your subpixels. So that was good, and there, and now we just clip up the ladder instead of having to climb it.
Cool.
This is a do or die. You need to get that speed boost off of that conveyor to make that gap. You can make it without the speed boost if you're on the very, very last pixel, but chances are you're just going to walk right off into the lava. So here we switched to Mike because see how we got a sub-weapon drop? We didn't want that on Don because, like I said before, scrolls are our most powerful weapon. So you kill approximately the same amount of enemies getting to this point. So switch off of that turtle, take your damage boost with Mikey, and hopefully collect the sub-weapon with him on top of it.
Okay.
So I used normally that boomerang guy would take 2 hits to kill. I used my damage transfer there to use the damage of the scrolls, and then it only took 1 hit. So we're going to use damage transfers on this boss. A normal hit with the bow would take 1 hit away from this guy. The scrolls should take 2 every hit.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
So that's not a mash thing, that's a rhythm thing.
Yeah, tempo.
Yep, you swing, turn it on, then you have to deactivate it to get ready for your next swing. So yeah, it's like a constant tempo of movement.
This is the underground area. If you started the game on the correct frame, you should find the Technodrome in the first sewer you enter.
Yeah, there's a funny thing in this game that if the ceiling is more than 2 bricks thick, you have a 2-frame window. We got hole 1. Alright, this is ideally what we're looking for. So there's a 2-frame window that you can actually hit attack while you're... Oh, I accidentally hit my save state. There's a 2-frame window that you can hit attack, and it'll let you zip through floors.
Okay.
And then if you hit the up button, it will actually freeze you in the ceiling.
Okay.
And then you hit the jump button, and then you'll jump out of the floor.
Okay.
So if you don't hit up to stop yourself, you'll actually scroll yourself into glitch land, and you'll be soft locked. Cool. So like, you can zip yourself through a couple of floors real quick. And we'll use that trick again here in the Technodrome. So we have 2 spacemen there. There can be 2 or 1. So 2 spacemen let me know this hallway right here is going to have more enemies in it. And that's going to affect us later in the Technodrome. Because like I said, scrolls are our most powerful weapon, and we don't want to lose scrolls. Clip ourselves into here. We have a 2-frame window when we're at like the highest point of our jump, where it'll let us scroll like that. And then to get out of there, you just have to hold right, and then it'll automatically put you onto that ladder.
Cool.
So that space guy will kill you. You'll have to neutral off of that ledge. If you walked off of it, it would run into that space guy. This guy can throw something. We can kill him if we want. So we'll do a lot of little damage transfers. We only want to kill this bottom bug. And what it does is it puts a sprite overload on the screen. So there was more bugs that should have spawned at my eye level that I couldn't kill, but would be able to hit me and kill me. So you want to kill certain enemies and leave certain enemies on the screen to actually overload the sprites. So here, this is very scripted. We're going to jump to make those guys fly. We're going to jump here, jump right there to make those guys go up, slide under that, and then this is all just kind of going to be rhythm. Yeah, and if you run into them, that kills you too. So like, if you wait too long, like, you gotta press up as close to them as humanly possible without hitting them. So take out this guy, and then we're here to Shredder. Probably the easiest part of the game is Shredder. So you come down here, you put your nose right up against this little yellow thing, and he won't be able to hit you. So we'll just use our damage transfers to take him out. 2 blocks at a time. And that's TMNT.
Nice.
So, yeah, that last hallway, that's going to be the toughest part. That's definitely a run killer. But besides that, I think it's very doable. I think you can get this done in one day.
Yeah, for sure. I guess what I'm just gonna do is just to start. I'm just gonna just play through the game a little. All right, so
you want to jump up top.
That's cool. You're gonna see how bad I am at the game. What's gonna happen?
Okay.
I'll go to under, right?
Yep.
I'm supposed to gondola, but I'm not even gonna try right now.
That's fine. Oh, we got some work to do.
Yeah, totally.
So this next zapper, if you miss this next zapper, the next one will automatically miss you. So now just swim down and swim to the left. Don't even worry about anything. Yep.
And normally you can fire a missile at this dude if you want, but I don't think I have it right now.
Nope, you don't, because you need exactly one to finish. That was really close with the jump. You're only going to tank this middle guy on purpose.
Like that?
Yep. And then you should be able to kind of jump in between those guys.
Okay.
But as soon as your head hits, yep, just like that. Now, hold up right now.
Hey, what's up guys? It's the last day I'm gonna be here, and I just got up. It's super nice out, so I decided to go for a walk and talk about the run. By far not an easy game. The timings are real spaced out sometimes, so if you rush, you'll have the tendency to just eat your input, which is probably my biggest tendency when learning games, is to rush tricks. So that'll end up just, you know, you'll go to attack and you won't attack, or you'll go to shoot, or you'll go to jump and you won't jump. So all in all, today I need to just relearn the end of the game. I understand the first like 10 minutes of this game pretty well. It's the last 8 minutes I'm gonna have to like give myself a crash course this morning and then just go to town on the runs. I'm feeling pretty shell-shocked, but I think we can handle this one. Let's get back to work. Where did I split? When it hits the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was lucky as fuck. You jump at that pipe?
Remember, you jump at the pipe.
Don't remember
Oh yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you jump at the pipe, you swing forward, which will kill the balloon guy or whatever. Oh, it was like epic save. I was like, whoa.
Again, I keep doing that. Oh, that doesn't hit you? I do. I did not know that the fucking rockets could actually hit you. I've never seen, in any time I've ever played this game or watched this game or seen this game, the rockets hit you. I would have totally walked around that.
Because it's like so rare that it ever happens. And then...
Come on!
Holy shit.
This is so fucking frustrating, dude. I can't just get to the end of the fucking game one time. Oh! fucking god, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Here, just kill yourself. Kill Raph or Mikey.
Yeah?
And just continue.
Okay.
Because you're already here, so you don't have to worry about finding the Technodrome.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know continue was an option. Continue was an option. I would have done that like 3 times by now. Because I can just come through here with all the guys and just rip through this shit now. Like, I didn't even know the game had continue, dude.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about this game. I don't know anything. I played it for Big 20. I played it when I was a kid, and I haven't played it any other times. I would have been done with this game an hour ago on continue. I can just go into this room, jump this thing, pretend it's the same, and if it's not, it's not. That'll change, you know? I just need to know how to beat the game without the scrolls.
Do the same thing with Shredder.
I can just do the same as normal Shredder, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
The Castlevania one, I died like 7 fucking times in my first run that I got all the way through.
Okay.
I need to know these things, man. I need to know what the game is doing. Because, like, I could have had a 22 or a 21 minute run on that other one that was way faster getting to the end. I'm gonna go for like 10 hours to get like the awesomest run or whatever I can. But I need to get the run for the video, so like, I need to know these things, man.
Okay.
So, next person watching the videos, I need to know everything about a game. Not just what you think I need to know. I need to know everything because I don't know shit, okay? 2303, one day, I'm done with this fucking game. Fuck this piece of shit.
You got it fucking done.
Hold on. Dude. All right. 2143 with hole 2. I am done playing this game. There you have it, guys. TMNT 2143, 1 day of learning, 2 days of putting up runs. I am done with this game forever. I want to give a big thanks to EvilElf because without him, there's no way I would have put up with this game long enough to learn this run. It was a real blast learning with you. Fucking awesome meeting you, dude. If you like these videos, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to directly support me, chxcollective.com or patreon.com/chx42 are the best ways to do it. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out.